Hello, my name is Rodic. 1 week after finishing a 40-day water fast. I am 74 and I only drank water and took some B vitamin pills. I want to let you know that the fast was pretty good. I have fasted before, maybe 30 years ago, and yeah, I've lost my voice while I was fasting. I don't know why yet. 40 days water, and I continue to work and play a bit of golf and exercise, get some vitamin D. I did quite a bit of research before. I started to fast, Guy Tenenbaum and many different doctors. So I believed pretty confidently that I could do it for 40 days. And the only problem I had was sometimes if I sat up quickly, I would nearly pass out. I'd feel dizzy. Otherwise, I continued life as normal. It was fantastic. I did do a video on day 35, but I can't find it. So now it's 1 week later. I'm eating avocados and some eggs, some tofu, some tahini, some vegetables, broccoli. I feel like I need to eat 3 meals a day for a couple of weeks, and I'll go to 1 or 2 a day. Low calorie keto diet. So I'm basically on a low calorie keto diet now, and I'll just reduce the eating. Why am I doing it? Why did I do it? Well, I have had some blood in my urine for a few months. So I figured, well, fasting is definitely guaranteed to help, because cancer likes sugar, fermenting, it likes glutamine. There are some problems with keto diet because a tumour can learn to use ketones. So yeah, I drank green tea a lot in the fast to help reduce the cancer using ketones instead of sugar. So the green tea really helped. Those moments when I felt really hungry or lacking energy, a B vitamin or a cup of green tea really helped. I was quite happy. I can see why people fast for spiritual reasons. It does improve your concentration, your meditation abilities, your creative abilities. So now, I think I came off the fast not 100% perfectly because there's some confusion about sugar. Fruit is ideal when you refeed or come off your fast, but it's full of sugar, so it's a bit confusing. So I tended to take bone broth for a few days and simple healthy foods. I was quite upset in my digestive system, and in fact during my 40-day fast, after about 30 days I had an impacted feces that was hard to get out. I had to use some kind of enema to release it. So make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water, more than I probably did. I just drank it when I was thirsty. I didn't have buckets lined up. So now I am slowly getting over the good and the bad of the fast. The good was definitely helped me, I think. The bad is it does upset your digestive system, and so for about a week it was hard to go to the toilet, or I had diarrhea. So I can guarantee you that you have to be very careful if you do a 40-day water fast, what you consume afterwards. Has to be very low sugar fruit, like grapefruit or lemons, maybe a little bit of watermelon. So some fruit, but not much fruit, maybe is the answer. Snack on a few blueberries, strawberries, blackberries for 2 or 3 or 4 days would be better than eating anything. So yeah, it's possible. I lost a lot of weight, maybe 10 kilo. I was a little bit fat before, now I'm not so fat. I've lost my voice. I have normal energy back pretty much. I can walk 5, 10 kilometres without too much trouble. But near the end of my 40-day fast, I did have trouble. I would suggest after 30 days you do rest pretty much 100%. But up to you. So for any of you who are worried about cancer, and thank God there are now immunotherapies that are working for bladder cancer and colon cancer, so that here we go. We're at the end of the cancer tunnel. Cures are here. So you need to definitely hang in there for another 2 or 3 years. And you do that by fasting for 30 or 40 days, and doing intermittent fasting, maybe eat between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m., 1 or 2 meals. Keep it simple, like steamed broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, some fish, sardines are good, some nuts, Brazil nuts, walnuts, and you can just stay on that intermittent fasting routine forever if you've been diagnosed with cancer. So don't ever have any sugar or any carbohydrates, and trust the low-calorie keto diet. Some people will eat some meat. And the evidence is there. A lot of people have improved their cancer outlook by dieting and fasting to induce autophagy, which is the way your body detoxes and recycles dead cells into new ones. And cancer tumours are like a dead cell to the immune system. So if you are not sure, like I was a bit not sure, before I went on this 40-day fast, I was on a ketogenic diet for 2 months, and I was taking 10 drops of glucose iodine and lots of vitamin D in the sun every day, sometimes some fish oil capsules. I tried a little bit of oregano oil. And I think it helps if you do a keto diet for 1 or 2 months before you do a water fast. It makes you your body's more attuned to the ketones, and there's hardly any shift in how you feel between eating keto diet and not eating at all. So I highly recommend it. You can work if you're doing computer work, no problem. Every time you feel hungry or thirsty, just drink water, have green tea, or go for a walk. Just don't stand up quickly. You certainly don't die if you don't eat for 40 days. I read that you can, if you're normal weight, a bit over normal weight, you can water fast for 2 months, 60 days. So I will hopefully get my voice back, and I'll get used to people saying how skinny I look. And I feel confident that it has helped a lot, and I will continue to do things that will be anti-cancer, like there are herbs like astragalus, turmeric, soursop leaves, quite a few different herbs, but they're good. Ginger, Garlic is important, extremely important. Ginger is, turmeric is, astragalus is, soursop leaves are, and chilies. Green tea, matcha tea is extremely important because it can help. It's anti-cancer and it can help deal with the ketones and the tumours. There's also important not to take any glutamine, so MSG is out, seaweed is out. Do your research on glutamine. So you got glutamine is allowable, seaweed is allowable on a ketogenic diet, but definitely if you're on a water fast or you have cancer, do not have anything that has glutamine in it or sugar. So I wish you luck. I did it. It wasn't hard. I was hardly ever hungry. I felt better then than I do now eating because I didn't come off at 100%. I don't think anyone ever does because you've got a sugar problem. Fruit's good for your digestion, but it's got sugar and you want to stay away from sugar forever. Tannenbaum, the famous French guy in America, he doesn't even eat tomatoes because he thinks he's got too much sugar. Guy Tannenbaum, you should look him up. He's done a 40-day fast and he's done other fasts as well. And he survived serious cancer for 4 years. I don't even know if I have cancer. I just grew up like this. I've seen doctors destroy my family with very poor diagnosis and very poor treatment. So I figured, well, herbs and food like broccoli sprouts, cumin seed oil, turmeric. There's so many things that are so much more powerful to heal your body than what a doctor will sell you. Because it's only in the last year that immunotherapy targeting the area where the cancer is by boosting your immune system is actually working. There's a doctor, I can't remember his name, he's an Asian doctor in America, and he just said, we've got the cure. Boost your immune system on the side of the cancer using certain chemicals, maybe. And that's working. It's now working, like I said, on colon cancer and bladder cancer, 100% gone. So good luck, much love to you. It works. I didn't die. I wasn't hungry. I could still work if it's not too difficult, not too hard. Obviously, I had a bit of fat to start with that can help. If you're super thin, maybe you're going to have to eat a lot. Get fat first. Because if you're super thin, ketones are created by burning fat, not sugar, not glucose. So, yeah, you got no fat. So that's when we say a water fast. You have to understand we're eating our own fat. Ketones converted to ketones. So I ate my own fat for 40 days, and I had probably enough to eat. So, but Hardy, don't recommend it if you're not fat. Get fat, a little bit unhealthy fat, whatever that is. I'm not sure. Spaghetti, brown rice, some healthy carbohydrates. I read that after 25 days you may consume muscle as well as fat, and I'm thinking I may have. I'm not sure. I've got loose skin everywhere. That can happen if you lose a lot of weight quickly anyway, but I never had much muscle, so I haven't been doing much hard work for 5-10 years. But yeah, so maybe protein's important before you go on a water fast. Strengthen your muscles, get a bit fat, drink your green tea, organic green tea for sure, high quality water. B vitamins were very helpful. I had another one. B vitamins and magnesium, 400 milligrams of magnesium during the fast. Yeah. So please send me a message. I'm normally happy to help, and I encourage you. I support you. I've used herbs all my life. I believe in them. Well, like paracetamol is for white willow bark. There's so many natural substances that are so much better for you than chemicals with all their side effects, and they're much cheaper. And food is our medicine, and in places like Southeast Asia, they eat herbs all the time in their meals, which Europeans do not. For example, they eat ginger, chili, garlic, basil, lemongrass, this endless list of really healthy herbs to keep you young, keep you healthy in their food. Can't get better than that. Yeah. Okay, so feel free to send me a message. I haven't done a video like this ever. I won't edit it. It is as it is. It's only here to tell you I've done 40 days. It was good. I may do another one. It was not a bad thing to do. It's not a negative thing to do. It increases your spirituality. It increases your connection with nature. It shows you how people waste half their lives just eating. If I can go 40 days without eating one thing, why do we need 3 meals a day? We don't. Why do we need any meals in a day? We don't. Animals fast when they're sick. We're animals, come from monkeys. So, just remember that. That when you're fasting, all you'll see is people eating. And maybe you feel sad for a day, but after a day you start to feel nauseated by this. How humans spend all their time eating, talking about nothing. We don't know what to talk about. We don't know what's going on in the world. Everybody talks rubbish. So, and yeah, I'll repeat myself for the 3rd time. There's a spirituality improvement with fasting that will help you connect with that inner spark of the divinity within you, that will help you get in touch with your soul, your spirit, the divine nature. You'll help balance your life out. You won't be so focused on crazy routines where you just want to buy things, go shopping, eating, sleeping, talk shit, and try and be a millionaire, billionaire, whatever. You will feel like a much better person. I write books in my spare time, and my poetry is much better when I'm fasting than I'm not. So yeah, sorry to repeat myself. Good luck. Any questions, send me a message. Much love. Bye.